Walmart is one of the largest chain stores in the world that offers a variety of models of stationery and home furniture brands at affordable prices. My name is Jeff, and today I'll show you how to assemble this Whalen Spectrum 3-in-1 TV stand for up to 82-inch TV model XL45BK or XL45BK EC. This product is available in two colors, black and brown, and if you would like to purchase it, click on the shop or the affiliate marketing icon or find the link in the description section below. Okay, let's get started and I'll tell you the rest of the instruction during the assembly, so stay tuned until the end of the video. To start the assembly, find a clean area like carpet or cardboard and reverse the box and cut the tape around the box and take out the parts and arrange them around the assembly area so that the numbers or letters on the parts are visible, that you can find them easily and quickly. As always, the way you want to open the box is optional and anyone can take out the part in any way they want, but in my experience, I keep the box safe until the end of the assembly. I've seen many products where the box are almost intact, but some of the internal parts were damaged. So while taking the parts out, check all the parts, especially the corners, to make sure they are not dented and the paint on the parts is not scratched. If you see any damage, just contact customer service with phone number 866-942-5362, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday to Friday, or email parts@whalenfurniture.com and they will send you the replaced part free of charge. You can return it if you want, but at the end, returning is a new trash that comes to our environment, so please do not return it as much as possible. Verify that all parts are present before starting. The small plastic package with the red tape contains two separate packages of screws and other parts needed for assembly. One set for assembling the stand and the other set for attaching the TV to a stand. For convenience, arrange them next to you in numerical order. The necessary tools for assembly are Allen screws size 3, 4, 5 that comes with box. Although the manual said not to use a drill, but if you are familiar how to use a drill, it's better to set it on lower power and increase the power if necessary. To start, position the middle frame or part E so that the two oval holes are facing the floor. Two top shelf or part A will be installed on the left and right side. Place one of the A part with its small holes at the bottom and the metal tabs that holding the glass are facing outwards, and connect them with two screws or part number 4 on the left side. Both part A are the same shape, so it doesn't matter which one you use. Since this is the first connection, connecting them can be a little challenging. A very important point in all connection is that all screws must first be tightened several times or all the way to the end by hand to ensure that the screw threads are in the correct place. And while tightening the screws, shake them a little to make them easier to tighten. And after turning, tighten them with the Allen wrench or a drill. I test the connection once with Allen wrench to make sure the drill is set to the correct power and make any adjustment if needed. Place the next part A on the right side in the same way. The stand has 4 identical shelves or part B, and they must be connected in the middle and end. To install the left panel, first place it so that the two protrusions are on the left and facing right as shown, and connect it to the middle frame with screws number 4 and lock washer number 5 and flat washer number 6. The lock washer must be placed on the screw first and then the flat washer added. To speed up the assembly, prepare 8 screw number 4, 26 screw number 3, and 4 screws number 2 with lock washer and flat washers, and then watch the rest of the video. Otherwise, a half-hour assembly will take 2 hours. Do the same step for other part B on the right. Now align the U-shaped bracket or part 11 with the holes at the end of the two middle shelves, and then connect them with 2 screws number 3 and washers. And remember, when I say washers, I mean lock washers and flat washers. Do all the steps for the bottom shelf in the same way. First, the left shelf with the screw number 4 and washers, then the right shelf with screw number 4 and washers, and finally the bracket with the screw number 3 and washer. I think you have now realized how much easier the assembly will be if you prepare the screw in advance. After this step, I think a cup of tea will make you feel better. Now place the left frame or part D with the stand so that the V sign is inverted, and align the side with the hole with the stand and connect them with screw number 3 and washers. For the first shelf or part A, use only screw number 4 without washer. Do the same connection method for the right frame or part F. For the first shelf or part A, use only screw number 4 without washer. Place the stand in a vertical position where the back of the stand or oval holes are accessible. Install the 2 side brackets or part J to the corner of the frame with 8 screws number 3 and washers. If during installation you notice that the upper edge are not aligned, loosen the corresponding screws, align them, and tighten them again. Attach the middle right bracket or part K and the left bracket or part L to the frame with 6 screws number 3 with washers. On a vertical part of the bracket, just install the screw in the bottom hole. The top hole is for mounting the spine. If you want the TV to sit on the glass shelf on the stand and on its own legs, install the spine in cap or part 10 and attach the cable wheels or part N to the frame with 4 screws number 3 without washer. Then skip the next steps and go to this minute of video you see and continue with the rest of the assembly. But if you want to install the spine or part C, first remove the spine from the box and insert it into the frame so that the oval holes are aligned with the other holes and install it with 4 screws number 3 and washers. Now attach the cable wheels or part N to the frame at the desired height with 4 screws number 3 without washer. To install the swiveling bracket, rotate the stand slowly and carefully. Now install the swiveling bracket according to the mark on it that shows the top with 4 screws number 3 and washers. It's very difficult to rotate the bracket by hand without mounting it. So you can first install 2 screws crosswise and then rotate the bracket to install the other 2 screws, or you can do it like this. Unfortunately, I forget to change the camera angle and I hope it's still visible for you. Install the flat side of the mounting frame or part H with the market facing up to the swiveling bracket with 4 screws number 2 and washers, and make sure it's installed in the center. Place the 12 suction caps or part number 1 firmly into the holes of the metal tabs on the upper frame as shown. Remove the glasses or parts M from the box and place them on the suction cap with the black side facing down and press them gently until they are fully attached to the suction caps. For ease of installation, place the side closest to the middle of the frame first, then align the glass with the frame and then apply the final pressure. Well, we have reached the final step, which is installing the monitor brackets. Since you are on the back of the TV, the IR bracket is attached on the left side and the IL bracket is attached to the right side. How to install the brackets depend on the shape of the back of your TV. You have a plastic package of other screws. Choose your screw size according to internal nuts on the back of the TV. First, determine the diameter of the screw and then the length of the screw. To be sure, first turn the screws without pressure and easily and all the way to back of the TV with your hand or screwdriver. Note that whenever you feel like you can't turn the screw any further, stop and choose another screw that you can tighten all the way. Each screw size has a lock washer and a flat washer of the same size. For example, for screws triple A or triple C, you should use triple L or triple M lock washers and triple R flat washers, and do the same for the other screws as shown. You can also check pages 24 and 25 for more information. So far, you have prepared 4 screws and their washers. Now, the very important point. The back of the TV can be in several shapes: completely flat, semi-flat, or curved. If the back of the TV is completely flat like this TV, there is no needed for triple Q or triple P plastic raised washer. But if it's semi-flat, you should use these washers at the bottom with triple R washers of the right and left side and place them between the bracket and the TV. If the back of the TV is curved, you should install them at 4 connection points depending on the distance between the bracket and TV. The bracket hook should be facing down and installed according to the desired height. If you want the TV to be installed at highest height, the highest bracket hole should be selected for installation and vice versa. Although the difference in this height is maybe 1 or 2 inch, and I think the best position is in the middle. According to the customer's request, I install it at the lowest position. After installing the bracket on the TV, do not forget to tighten the angle adjustment screw and loosen the 2 protective screws under the bracket so that you don't encounter problems when hanging the TV. With the help of the colleague, hang the TV on the stand in a center and don't forget to tighten the 2 protective screws under the bracket after hanging. Well, the assembly is finished. Congratulations. Now you can lie on the sofa and watch the TV and be proud of yourself. And more importantly, pay your damage before you forget, which is like the video and subscribe to the channel, which will be received right away, and I don't accept any credit cards or check or tomorrow. If you would like to buy a product and want to see its assembly, all you have to do is become a member of the channel and send the product link, and in less than 72 hours video will be ready to watch. Thanks for watching, and until next product.